Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be working in my this is my personal journal. This is more or less like more in depth than my creative daily journal, which is what I use my composition book for. This is actually a book I created using 2 signatures and this cute little this was gifted to me. But I basically took the book apart and made it into putting 2 signatures in, as you can see there. And so yeah, so I've been using this since July. I'm ready to yeah, I'm ready to fill it up and move on to my next journal. So anyway, I posted earlier in on Instagram about Miranda. She is this is versus Fabulous. I'm going to show you the picture. I'm sorry, Miranda, if I can't pronounce it. But it's basically she's a cancer thriver. And her story is amazing. And I really suggest, I'm going to leave her link below to her blog. And follow her on Instagram. She is amazing. She's very inspirational to me. But anyway, she put out this 30-day fall in love challenge. And I usually do a bucket list every year, and this is kind of like a bucket list, but I wanted to go ahead and document some of the things that I've done on here, and so I thought I'm going to turn on the video and take you guys along with me. So I went ahead and printed out some photos, and then I'm going to be using quite a bit of printables today. I do follow a lot of artists on Patreon. Actually, that's something that I'm wanting to do eventually. I'm hoping that within the next year I can get it together. And there's a couple things I want to do, like buy a better camera, and I mean, I know that some people are like, just do it, but there's a couple things that I'm lining myself up to so that I can make sure I set myself up for success. So anyway, but I'm going to leave everybody's that I follow their link below. Just because I do, if depending on your link, you get printables, which I love printables. And so we're going to be using a lot of printables today, and I'm going to be mentioning the individual artists that we'll be playing with today. So I was looking for my glue stick. I did take it out of here. You guys, there's going to be like this place where, oh, here's a glue stick. Well, no, that all my glue sticks are going to be one day. Well, I'll just get a new one. Hold on just one second. One day I'm going to find all of them. Like, I always come and take them away from here and take them somewhere else. And I know I probably have a big stack of them in like a bag somewhere. But we'll just start out with the new one. So, so I wanted to kind of, to give you a little intro to this journal. I did make it into a junk journal, which is, I showed in my last video in about how to add how to add different pictures. Start over. How to add different papers within your with your regular, you know, like for instance, the composition book, it was within those line pages. This is actually a journal from Loveland's Life. And again, she's a Patreon that I follow. She has an Etsy shop. But she does this beautiful collage work. And so this is a journal from her. So I basically just took it apart, added some of these additional little pages here and there. And so yeah, so I kind of made it into, don't know why that's in there, but made it into a junk journal. So that is why you see these additional pages in here, which if you look at it, it's more of a, this isn't necessarily a fall theme, but it is pink, and pink, I love pink. So, so yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys as I go along. So, I did cut out this girl because I wanted to put her in here. This is from Courtney Diaz. I always want to call her Cameron Diaz, I guess because of the actor, but Courtney Diaz. And so I will leave her, again, I'm going to leave her link below. And then this is just a leaf from, Hobby Lobby. It came in a packet. And so I love these. And so I think they were, is this glue stick going to work? Doesn't seem to be. moving up or down. Let me get another one. Not too sure about that one. Okay. I need to just move all the glue sticks back into that drawer, and then I'll know where they are when I need them. Okay, this one's better. This one's not functioning, which is sad because it's brand new. Okay, so I'm just going to basically kind of have it sticking off of this page here. As you can see, it is going to stick over, but I've allowed for a lot of space over here for overage because I love it so much. So, but I don't want it to bend here. So I guess it's from just estimating. I'm just going to cover this little bit of it. Whoops. But yeah, so I'm a big supporter of artists over on Patreon. A lot of times if you're not familiar with how Patreon works, is especially if you find someone that is just your cup of tea, you know, that is your style and you love their style, and you can, and it's so, I mean, to be honest with you, for what you get on a Patreon, it's such a good deal. Typically it's like $10. Sometimes it's more. I'm just going to use some stickers. Oh, I'm using my stash too. I'm going to be going into my special Halloween box here, or Halloween fall box, and using all the things. Like, I definitely want to use this. And those, I mean, I am just going to be going through this. This is my messy box, which actually, after the season, maybe even like really fairly soon, I am going to be like cleaning this out, decluttering, not going to be keeping things that I don't have any, you know, just if they've been around for a while and they're messy and whatnot. That's so cute. But there's so many cute things in there, it's going to be hard. I may keep everything, but I'm going to just organize it so much better. So yeah. Anyway, going back to Patreon, I'm just going to pull some of these things out that I'm looking at that I think would be cute to use. Basically what happens is, look at this crow paper. That was a Happy Mail. I love that. So usually what you get is you get at the beginning of every month. This is typically if you get the more usually it's like $10. They have different tiers, but it's one way that you get to really kind of know the artist, because they kind of you know, that's kind of their way of communicating beyond YouTube. And and you typically get, I don't know, sometimes I get like 12, 14, sometimes I get a few. You get exclusive videos, so it's really, and it's a way that you're supporting them, and so I love that. So anyway, I'll leave a link below. But I did print this little girl out last night because I thought she would, I mean, not print her out, but I cut her out. And I am not a stickler. I'm just going to use this paper towel. I'm not a stickler for the white edging, but that's the other thing that you can really be particular about if you're really wanting to really fussy cut in there and not have the white edging. It's something that does not bother me, so I'm okay with it. Okay, so that kind of just gives like an intro. It kind of covers up this pink in the background. Let's see here. I know these flowers are not fall themed at all. Let's see if we got some flowers in here. I was just trying to definitely use up stickers that I've been hoarding for a very long time. Because the thing with some of these stickers, they lose their stickiness after a while. Okay. And these are stickers from Simple Stories, I think. And I've had these for a long time. Yeah, long time. I don't even know how long. But, yeah, it's time to use them up. Okay. So that's just that. And again, you know, as I work things, I can come in and change things as I need to. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to document was, and I think I'm either going to do a check mark. Oh, no. Oh, that's glue. Oops. Uh-oh. Messed up my flower here. Let's see. Oh, there's a DIY. Or which one did I do first? Okay, Sunday, which is the drink. So it says drink local hot apple cider. I'm going to change it. And again, you don't have to follow exactly, but I'm going to change it to something else. Something about drinking your favorite cup of hot beverage. That's what I'm going to call it. Let's go ahead and write that down since I'm thinking about it. So drink your favorite. Oh, my pen. Favorite hot beverage. You may be asking me, well, why don't you want to drink apple cider? We don't have anybody locally. First of all, I mean, it would be just out of a package, which I don't mind, but I wanted to document this adorable, which I'll probably end up putting it in my main book, the book anyway, but I wanted to document the fun cup of coffee that I made and how I like to make my coffees during this time of the year, because I go all out. We put the Cool Whip, the whipped cream, the stuff. Did I tell you guys already that it's a state law here that you have to be 18 to buy that? I guess kids are using it somehow to get high. I don't know. I mean, it's terrible. But, you know, like my sister, my daughter's friends, they buy it because, you know, they were going to be making something, you know, fun, and they couldn't buy it. And so I was just like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and add, I love journaling cards for this because they kind of create a background. That could be a story I could tell. I mean, I know it's not like warm and fuzzy. I know this is a warm and fuzzy book, and the story that I just told, my daughter says you always have like a kind of a, like if I'm watching something and something happens, I'm always like, that is so sad, and my mom does it. Sorry, Mom. But my mom does that because we spent the weekend with my mom, and I was like, oh my gosh, we always would go down the dark path of something sad, and it's like, that must be where I get it from. And it's not that we're thinking of sad things all the time. It's just that we have a tendency to talk about, and usually there is sad things that happen. So anyway, that's not here nor there, but okay, so I got to remember this is the 16th. I don't even know what I was talking about, you guys. Sorry, I got off topic here. Oh, documenting about the new law. I mean, really and truly, it is part of our life, right? So, yeah. So, I mean, why not document it? Okay, so this is the 16th, which was Sunday. So I am going to cut this out, and this is a printable from Courtney Diaz again, and that's what's also cool about it, especially if you're looking for you know, to have like different days of the week. That's what's really fun about having this too. So we're gonna do Sunday, And let's look at some of these. I have a mixture of different artists. Numbers. Sometimes I guess I use my own. Oh, you know what? I did see. Where did I see my own numbers at? Oh, here's some cameras. And that's cool because I did take a camera. Okay, so Sunday, and this is from Pamela from Pocket Journal Pam. And the date was Sunday the 16th. So I'm going to cut that out. Okay, so I also pulled out the Photo Play die cuts that I purchased last couple weekends ago, and I wanted to use something out of here because it is talking about coffee. Instant human, just add coffee. Isn't that the truth? I thought I had a little cup in here. Did I pass it up? And this is by Photo Play. I don't see a cup in here. Oh, there it is. This is actually by Photo Play. Oh, there's a blue one. I like the red better. Stay grounded. They have, if you like really bright color, like die cuts and things, they are a great source to look at. That's the truth. I love coffee. I've used this before. I've bought this. Is the second time I bought this because I am a big coffee drinker, if you can't tell. But it says, I love this where it says, "Hello darkness, my old friend." And so, you know, that's Simon Garfunkel, and then Disturbed redid the song. Oh my gosh. You guys listen to Disturbed, it's like, it's very like moving, so to speak. Just chunk these back in here. It's very like, because his voice is so deep anyway. Anyway. Okay, this is kind of not easy to put back in. Okay, moving on. So we're going to add this. Get out my little napkin so I don't get glue everywhere. And when I'm doing these die cuts, these are fairly thick too. I like to really put the glue around the edges. That's why I kind of use a napkin, or you can use like, you know what works really good is like an old catalog. You can put the catalog down, and once you glue it, just turn the page, and then you got a whole fresh new page. I'll tell you what, for nails, these things are a lifesaver, you guys, because I use them all the time. So we're going to do Sunday the 16th. And again, what I think I'm going to do is, and sometimes I do want to cut more of the white edging off of there. It just depends on what you're working with. And what also you could do is add like, you could add different, what do you call it, inks on the edges too. But see, like I'm pulling it apart and I see it, and then I come in with this thing, and ta-da, yay. 16th. And then I'm going to add my coffee, right? And then I'm going to do my journaling around it. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. I'm going to put them back in the bag. And if I decide that, because I don't want to take up too much of all the journaling, because I do want to tell my story about my favorite cup of coffee. And I'll go in details about what I put in it and what kind of coffee I use. And because I do use a special coffee from my local grocery store, which is just yummy. I always wanted to do like a hot beverage exchange. That would be a fun little happy meal. Like you could do your favorite hot beverage. Ooh, that might be a good idea. I don't know, where you could like exchange, send little like K-cups or whatever. Okay, so that is that for that particular day. This one, I've already kind of decorated this page. This is a girl. I thought about offering her as a printable, but this is just her. I don't know if I have even legs on her, to be honest with you. I can't remember this was original in one of my books. But I'm going to go ahead and just add this stew that I made the other night. I love making soups. And that is actually on the 30-day challenge. So that might be another thing, is I'm going to probably title this like that. And then I'm going to probably put a date on it, and then maybe put like, I don't know, highlight it, exit, check it, something like that. So this is make a fall soup. So this was going to be, I'm going to write this on there, 10/18. Was that it? 18. And this was 10/16. That way I can just kind of document it. Where's my soup? Okay. So I'm going to, actually, the dates will be out of whack. It's okay. This is also a book that I'm not too like upset if I get off of what do you call it, track of having them in particular dates. Again, a lot of times I'm just writing my thoughts down more in depth. This is more like my personal journal than just the daily, you know, the creative daily journal, which is where I just kind of put what I do, what's going on, what's happening. And this is more of a in-depth writing. So let's pull out our printables again. And this is, we said, what day was it, guys? See, it's been 5 seconds and I forgot. 10/18. Okay. Let's see if we can find a number. So this was, I'm going to use this. This is, these are printables by Loveland's Life. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and use 2 of hers. I love her style of days of the week too. I was just seeing something. These are pretty cute too. These are hers as well. I think I'm going to use these though. Okay. So Tuesday, what? It was Tuesday, right? Is there a Tuesday? This is the days of the week. This is months, actually. I need days of the week. Well, let's go ahead and... I thought I had those same style in days of the week. Let's see here. I'm not very organized, as you guys can tell, in my printables. That is something I want to get better at, but it's an ongoing... Maybe I don't have them in the stack. Okay, well, no worries. We will just use... see which looks better. I'll just use these. Okay, so we have Tuesday right here. think with this one, so I'm going to keep the white edging on there. And then we'll do what like I talked about. Putting like a stain on the edging here like this. So it kind of stands out a little better. You can do this with the ink pad as well. Especially if you use like those little, these little guys, the blenders, ink blenders. So Tuesday the 18th. And I love these. These are little ink bottles, which I think is so cool. I'm doing a little bit more fussy cutting to these. And I'm using these Tim Holtz scissors, which work out really good. Okay. So we made stew already for the year. That was exciting. For me. My family's like, oh, here we go. I love soups. My daughter loves soups too, so we're in the same boat. With the soups. Oh. And then we'll do this. The 18th. And then we can go more in depth. And I might put a little, because we're using up our stash here. Definitely want to keep room to write, but I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Again, this is another one that we can, let's use our ink pad so I can show you guys. Potting Soil Archiver's ink. So I just kind of run this along the edges there. The key would be to do it before you put glue, but sometimes that is just not what happens. So you get all sticky fingers, which is fine. And the other thing that's fun to do is if you have, you know, you can really emphasize it with markers. There we go. Do some polka dots around here. A lot of times when I write, I'll go in and do exactly what I'm doing now, which is just add a little bit of markers. I mean, yeah, just little bits and pieces, dashes, that kind of thing. And it actually really brings the page together if you're working on 2 pages. Okay, so that is that. And then we're going to jump back, right? We're going to go back and document a DIY project. And I'm going to use some of these. These I just discovered. Where's my photos? Uh-oh. Are they missing? Oh, here they are. Okay, so we're kind of going backwards. You know, if you wanted to stay on like, because it's Sunday, Tuesday, but like I said, I'm okay with it. So we're going to be doing this haunted house. And I used to have, these were the, I got this idea off of YouTube. And they are the Dollar Tree little doll houses that you buy. They're like half a house. They're plastic. They're pink. They're cute anyway, but I basically spray painted them black. And I got this idea. I did DIY haunted houses. And lo and behold, so many things came up. Actually, since we're doing printables, let's see what we can find in the printables to use as a background. I know Courtney Diaz, like this one, she's out of Australia too, so like that's what was cool, that a lot of things that she already has out is, I don't know if that's hers or not, But I guess, yeah, it is, because I see it right here on this page. The stuff she already has out, because she's going into her her spring. So okay, so we are going to cut some die cuts from her. And this is one I'm just going to keep an edging on. And what I love about, and I know Pocket Journal Pam does this too, I believe, is I love how she takes real like photos, and then she'll add her cute whimsical art with the photos. Like, for instance, these are twine or yarn, and then she put little eyeballs on it, which I think is so cute. And so I'm going to put this on there. There's my little tweezers. There we go. Well, no, here they are. Those tweezers are something I'm having to like keep in a space too, so that and I'm gonna look at these. Do we have anything like, these are my new die cuts, you guys. I was thinking I had like a little haunted house in here. I know we're using our stash, but this is now part of my stash. I think I'll put her. She is too cute. Yeah. Okay. And then I thought I had also, I think what I'm going to do is tear this and add it onto this side. And then let's see if we have, ooh, here's one of my kitty cats. We'll add to the page. We'll add that up there. We're just going to prep the page while we come along. What's in here? I was looking for some little Halloween type let's see here. Die cards, journal cards, which I had some in here. Let's see if any of these will work. What I might do is just, I guess I was using this as a tag. Yeah, they all have little holes in them. Okay, not to worry, not to worry. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is add this here. And that whole little hole, I don't know if you guys see that, but I can just cover with a sticker or something. So, oop. Fold that over. Let's remember Monday the 17th, and actually what I might do is do a stamp. Whoops. I'm just going to cover that up and just have that edge come out. And then I'm going to come put her right here. And this, I love sticker paper, but sometimes it is difficult to get it undone. Cut it off. Like so. Probably bigger scissors would do the trick for these bigger jobs, but that's okay. The thing with sticker paper though, it's like instant, you know, so there is no... I'm just prepping the page on this side since I'm here. And actually I could use this as a whole spread. I'm going to put one of my little kitty cat pictures over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and date this since we are here. So this was the 17th. October, right? Wait. Okay. And I am just going to actually stamp it several times. I like that look of repetitive stamp action there. Okay, let's see if there is what's this thing? This caught my eye. It's so cute. See, this is another. She has a little candle there, and then she put little eyes on it, which is so cute. But I'm going to cut this little out here because I think it kind of has a, you know, like a candle with some books. It just kind of, and there's like a little owl in the background. I just like that. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to add that to there. Where's my little tweezers? Alright, you guys, so that's kind of me prepping pages for journaling. Over, I think I'm going to do it under. Using printables, again, I'm going to leave everybody's link below to everybody that I use. And I'm going to clean up my trash here and start my day. And you guys have a super sparkly day. Bye-bye.